Hello to all of my remarkable Tauruses out there, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I am so happy to have you tuning in to a new monthly energetic forecast. Like I was saying, this is for my Tauruses out there, so that is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. And whether you are a new viewer, cross-watching for someone you know, or just dropping by to see what's up, you are in for a treat. There are so many changes happening. Not only are we in October and in Libra season, but we are also officially in the season of autumn. The change of seasons is so impactful because we are going off of Mother Earth's timetable, being children of Mother Earth. So there's some major developments to look forward to anytime we have the start of a new season. And in this forecast, I'm going to be going over your love life, your finances, blessings, challenging energy, a message from your guides, as well as I'll be covering how October's new and full moon cycles could manifest in your life and how to work with that energy, okay? So I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited for October. Halloween has been my favorite holiday ever since I was a kid, but it's also the day that I started reading tarot, so it's kind of like my tarot anniversary. And even though I'll miss the warm weather, I'm really excited for the fall. But we're just going to get straight to business today. So let me just start out by saying that this is a general reading for all of my Tauruses out there. So in order for this message to resonate with your own individual spirit, you need to be intuitively synced into the energy here in this reading. So to help you do that, I'm going to be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, become aware of your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds. Then exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. Once you are relaxed, we'll go on ahead and begin that meditation right now. All right, hopefully that meditation helped you all to tap into your own psychic knowing and the energy of this reading today. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. They are all linked in the description box down below for easy access to each sign. I want to thank you all so very much for your love and support. You guys have become family to me, and I love you all so very much. I also want to take this time to give credit where credit is due and to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for delivering this beautiful message today. So now that we've gotten that intro out of the way, let's go on ahead and get to the reason that you clicked on this video. All right, Taurus, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left. And this card is going to be showing me the energy that may be surrounding your love life and your relationships for the month of October. So let's go on ahead and take a look here. The 5 of Cups. Okay, Taurus, so what I'm seeing for your relationships and love life in October is I'm hearing to be very careful about taking on others' energy. Be careful about taking on too much of what it is that others are going through in their own life. Be careful about allowing others to make you feel any emotion or feeling that did not come directly from you, especially if these are very heavy emotions. For my Tauruses, there's going to be a lot that you feel is weighing on you for the month of October. So the last thing that you need to do is take on others' energy. It's just simply too much. It'll be too heavy for you because some of you may already be feeling bogged down by your personal life. It's like I'm seeing some of you struggling to support your own self, but people still placing their weight onto you. And it's not that they don't care about what it is that you're going through as well, but they are trying to escape from what they've got going on. And because us as Tauruses, we are so helpful, at least we try to be. So if you're offering to help your loved ones, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think some of you may need to open up and be honest about the load that you are already responsible for in your own life, or you just simply need to say no sometimes. Because if you offer the people in your life refuge or relief, they're going to dump their worries onto you, and you're going to turn around looking for that same support you showed them, but they might not be there, depending on what is going on in their life and what it is that they are able to take on and accept, okay? So you have to really make sure that you are thinking about yourself first. So be careful about taking on others' energy, whatever it may be. If you simply do not have the capacity to deal with them, whether that be emotionally or financially or physically, then tell them that you cannot be there be there for them in that way. You have to watch out for your own self this month because no one is watching you the way you are watching theirs, if that makes sense. So take on what you can and leave the rest. And if you don't want to deal with taking on anything else that doesn't belong to you, then just simply say no and do it without any guilt, okay? This is self-preservation, Taurus. So let's go ahead and move on to this card right here. This is going to be showing me the energy surrounding your work life, career, or school life for the month. And we have the Four of Wands. Wow, I am seeing work for many of you becoming your peaceful place this month. I'm seeing some of you looking at work as a way to escape whatever may be stirring in your personal life. It's like there's some sort of undercurrent of energy that you are sensitive to. Like you can feel it, you know it's there, you can sense it, but you might not be able to place exactly what it is. And because of that uncomfortable energy, you may see work as a more peaceful place, or as a place where it's like you feel more safe there because you can understand the energy, you can comprehend the energy, you can digest the energy. Some of you may look forward to work because it gives you an out or an escape from whatever may be going on at home or in your personal life. Another possibility that I'm seeing here is your personal life interfering with your career or your work life. I'm picking up on some stress or something that may be happening at home, and it's almost like it spills over into your work. Some of you may not even like getting off from work because it may mean for you like, wow, now I have to go deal with home. Now I have to go work even harder at home. It's like there's not a lot of peace at home for some of you this October, and it's weighing on you. You have to find a way to digest what is going on, Taurus, because if not, it's going to continue to drain you, to take from you, to bother you. Another thing that I'm seeing here though as well is there's not a lot of separation from work and home for some of you. Some of you struggle with being in the moment because you're either thinking about what's going on at home when you are at work, and when you're at home, you may be thinking about what's going on at work. So there has to be some moment of peace for you somewhere. And if you don't have time for it, make time for it, because you not only deserve it, but you need it. You need a mental, emotional, and spiritual break. So please allow yourself that this month, Taurus, okay? I'm a Taurus sun as well. So it's like, I get how difficult that can be. And it's like, you know, once we get started, we don't stop. We are a fixed sign. We're like horses that can run till our heart gives out. It's like, you know, once we get started, we do not stop. And sometimes that's why it takes us a little while to get going, because we already know, man, once I set out on this, I'm not stopping until I'm done. And we will put our bodies, our minds, our spirits, our energy through so much because we are so consistent, because we're so constant. It takes like a full force to stop us once we get going. But really try to make sure that you are making some sort of time for yourself to really get some mental peace, a mental break. I'm just seeing a real serious importance here for getting some sort of a break, okay? Let's go ahead and move on to this card here. This is going to be showing me the blessings that you may encounter for this month of October. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. So there's some sort of odd blessing here with you, not being able to react so quickly to what's going on. If there's something stressing you, there's a blessing here of not reacting to it. I believe October is going to have many of my Taurians in a position where we are slow to speak or slow to react. And the good thing about this is it's going to save you from being impulsive, which I know isn't a natural trait of Taurus anyways. But being in Libra season, a cardinal sign, the atmosphere may invoke some feelings of wanting to respond before your brain actually catches up to what's happened, before you can logically process what it is that's happened. The blessing here is not reacting before you have digested the situation, because we are a fixed earth sign. We are so damn practical that acting impulsively hardly ever works for a Taurus. We like to be prepared to know all of the facts before making a decision. This is the deal with you this month. The pressure of feeling as though you have to make a decision may be present in October, but I see you putting your foot down and demanding answers and clarity before acting. Or this is also manifesting in a sense where it's like, no, I'm putting my foot down, I'm putting myself first, and I'm saying I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm taking some time, I'm taking a break, I'm not reacting, because right now I don't have the energy, I don't have the patience, I just don't have the capacity to deal with this. So right now, no, I am not budging, because the King of Wands upright talks about a king, a ruler, that is he's just always ready to go, because there's something that he needs to react to. There's something that he needs to do. There's something that he needs to take care of. So to see this in reverse is, for me, it's not saying his shadow side, but for me, it's saying, he's a little more slow. You know, don't push him. He's still the King of Wands. But at the same time, he is going, you know what? Wait, let me really sniff out the situation first. Let me really feel out the situation first. Let me really see if the situation even needs my hand involved in it before I actually react. Because right now, sitting on this throne, it feels pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's very calm and relaxing. And this is what I need right now at the moment. That's why I'm here, you know? So either this could manifest in that way. I just see you either way putting your foot down and saying, no, either I'm not going to react or I'm not going to move. I'm not going to do anything, or I'm going to take my time to process this to see how it is that I need to act so I can act or react or respond accordingly. This is really going to relieve you of the unnecessary stress in your life. And if you notice, every card here so far is showing a figure with their right foot or hand leading. And these depictions in ancient Commission, which is just ancient Egypt, but these depictions in ancient hieroglyphs represent someone who is all about action and doing, making that first move, more so masculine energy, calling the shots, you know? So I see your blessing here being, I'm going to make the right moves and the right decisions. I don't care if the whole world is screaming at me to hurry up and make a move. I will make a move when I am ready to make a move, when I know that it is right. And when that decision calls out to me, when it resonates with my spirit, that's when I will go. That's when I will move. That's when I will act. There's this energy here of I'm not allowing anyone or anything to knock me off course or to pressure me into a decision without thinking, or to pressure me into just simply acting without thinking. Maybe that works for you to react impulsively or to act impulsively, but it doesn't work for me. If that's something that resonates with you personally, where it's like, you know what, I don't like acting impulsively. I like taking my time. If you like taking your time, then you take your time. When that decision calls out to you, when it resonates with your spirit, that's when I see you saying, okay, now I can move, because now I have complete confidence in the decisions and whatever action it is that I take. I have complete confidence in them because now I have all the facts. Now I know where it is that I'm going. Now I know what it is that I'm doing, you know? It's like that natural Taurus stubbornness is going to come out swinging this month, and it's almost going to stop time, where you can't hear any opinions. You don't notice any judgments. You're not seeing anyone else. You're not hearing any of the noise. You will learn in October how to quiet that noise, how to still your surroundings to do what's best for you, okay? Let's take a look at this card over here. This is going to be showing me the challenging energy that you may be dealing with for the month of October. The Queen of Wands. So this is hilarious. So for blessings, we have the King of Wands in reverse. And for the challenges, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with this Queen of Wands is you not really wanting to take anyone else's ideas or opinions into consideration. Some of you may be fighting others' involvement in certain areas of your life because you want to do things on your own and you want things done your way. And the thing here with this Queen of Wands, I'm seeing a few things. I'm getting either a challenge or resistant energy and allowing others to assist you, or there's the issue of maybe you don't feel confident enough to do things on your own. Maybe you feel as though you need assistance or guidance from elsewhere. The challenge I'm seeing either way is being confident in your actions and choices this October. Like I was saying earlier, the entire world may be yelling at you to hurry up and make a choice or to hurry up and take action, but you like to take your time. You like to connect to something before investing into it completely. So connect to your truth this month, Taurus. What do you want? What do you feel is right? What do you feel is best for you? Connect to your vision, connect to your peace. What makes sense to you? Then act without guilt, without shame, and without judging yourself. Stand confident and tall in whatever you choose to do. In order for you to really take strides in your life, you have to know without the shadow of a doubt that you made the decision that speaks to you. If there's any doubt, it will show, and it will slow down your progress and your movement. You can't go 100 miles per hour with skepticism. That cynicism will slow you down every time because you are so unsure. So when we are confident is when we soar. Doubt is an anchor. Release that dead weight so you can fly to where it is that you're trying to go, to your destination, okay? Whether that be peace, whether that be your future, whether that be something different, whatever it is, you have to release that anchor of doubt, all right? So let's go on ahead and see this card over here. This is going to be showing me a message from your guides for the month of October. And we have the Four of Swords. Exactly. So your guides are saying to consult yourself first, and you need to be the one who ultimately decides what to do or where to go, because if you leave that decision up to someone else, you may not be able to fully invest in it, and if you aren't fully invested, then you can't progress with confidence. What's going to happen if you decide to advance without conviction is doubt may start to creep in, and doubt is like a hole in a balloon or a crack in a boat. Doubt carries such a heavy vibration that it is literally an anchor to your life. It will slow down any progress you make. or it may slow you down to where you're not moving at all because you're not confident in this next step. Instead of going 50 miles an hour, you may be reduced to half that speed because you aren't sure. You are a Taurus. You need it written out in print, what it is that you are doing so you can fully invest. You need it written out and plastered out in a way where it's like you can fully comprehend it, you can fully digest it. So get the reassurances that you need. And if that requires you to take some time, like the Four of Swords here, then do that. The Four of Swords is usually depicted as a night sleeping or resting. It represents meditation, using introspective maneuvering to find your way. So retreat into yourself for the answers and assurance you need to move forward, okay? Let's go ahead and check out these two cards over here. These two cards are going to be showing me the energy that the new moon in Libra and the full moon in Aries in the month of October may be bringing to your life, all right? So the very first one that we have is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And look at this, the Fool. So around the new moon, which is the beginning of the month of October, I think it might be a couple of days before the month of October, I'm seeing the overall energy being you feeling slightly lost. That's the thing about the Knight of Wands. He always has his eyes on his enemy or on his target. To see this in reverse is telling me you may have lost your focus or your target is changing. And this is requiring you and your focus to adapt to a new objective. And by the time the full moon comes around, I see you having your sights set on a completely new or different intention. So for those of you that have been working away at a long-term goal, I don't see you changing that goal or dream, but you may change how you go about reaching that ideal. This will refresh your agenda, your purpose, and your passion. It will cause that King of Wands to stand up and finally take action again. So right now, don't force yourself to move and don't be pressured into it until you deem it ready. Once you give your command, then the world can resume again. But until then, if you say stop, then the world will wait. And that's what I was seeing with this King of Wands. It's like he blocked out all of the noise and the confusion and the chatter. So all he can hear is himself. And that is so amazing. So this is something to really look forward to, just a complete breath of fresh air and energy in terms of energy in your life. And especially when it comes to any sort of targets you may have, any sort of goals, whether that be in your relationships, finances, work, whatever it may be, your own physical health. So let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards to see what else it is that I'm seeing for your month of October. Death, the eternal cycle begins here. Wow. Werewolf, exploring wildness. Safe home, I cast a circle roundabout. Safety now is beyond doubt. So I told you guys with this, starting with this death card here, I told you guys a new target has been brought into focus and it's going to refresh your fire and passions. Death is the inverted version of the Fool, basically. The Fool represents new beginnings and death represents something coming to an end to create room for that new beginning. So you have some amazing energy working with you for the month of October, where Spirit in the universe is going to be helping you to get ready for this next phase in your life. Werewolf, exploring wildness, is telling me that you are experimenting with a completely brand new territory. This is new and exciting for you. Like I said, your target is switching up, and that's going to be the refresher that some of you may need to get to your goals. For those of you that don't have any specific goal in mind, there's going to be something that comes into your life and excites you. There's going to be something that reveals itself to you, and you're going to want more of it. This will also be a renewal in your life because it will resuscitate your enthusiasm about the future. It will give you something to aim for, to look forward to. Safe home is telling me that your dreams, goals, ambitions, desires, whatever they may be, are completely protected during this time as you figure out where to go and what to do. For some of you, though, I'm hearing to focus on protection this month, or whenever you feel a dip in your energy, call on your protection, call on your guides to stay strong this month as you deal with these changes and these pressures, all right? Remember that you are protected and you will make the decision that is best suited for you, okay, Taurus? This is all that I am seeing for my Taurians out there. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Don't forget to check out your moon rising and Venus sign videos if you guys have not already. Again, I just want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for delivering such a very beautiful message today. Hopefully you guys come back to visit me sometime soon, but until then, keep being amazing, keep conquering the world, and I'll be back next time, all right? Bye, guys.